Okay, well, welcome to Sue's Quick and Easy. Usually I do an intro before the show. Tonight I'm hungry, though, because it's been 8 hours since lunch, and my tongue bleeds the rumblies. Okay, I don't want any kitchen accidents this time. Hopefully we won't have any. I made sure to dry my pan. And what we're going to do is we're going to use some of this House of Sang cooking oil with garlic, onion, and herbs, and this stuff is amazing. I have to tell you, get some of this stuff to cook with. It makes your food taste so good. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on the bottom of the pan. And tonight we're making steak sandwiches, by the way. And I go to the dollar store quite frequently. In fact, one of my viewers had requested a show based on dollar store items, and that will be coming up on an upcoming episode, so stay tuned for that. And I love getting requests, so if anybody else wants to request something from me, feel free. I'll do it. I'm just crazy enough to do it. Okay, I got some of these at the dollar store. They're beef ribeye steaks, $1 a piece. Whether that's a good deal or not, I don't know. But they're good, and they're very tender, and I just, I like to get them, and they're very good for these steak sandwiches that we make. In fact, my husband and I, we used to make steak sandwiches together a lot, and it was a fun little thing we could do in the kitchen, and this stuff is like popping again. That's not good. I dried my pan. What the heck is going on? I need to get a spatula and stuff, too. Maybe it's on too high of a heat. Oh, great. I'm having difficulties with this oil, man. I'll tell you what. Okay, I'm going to get a spatula. Okay, well, I had to go address the non-spatula issue. I'm back now with spatula in hand and on cutting board. Now, I got this at the dollar store, too. It's some Emerald's Southwest Essence. Figured that would be pretty good on the steaks. And now, these steaks do not have to cook very long because they are thin. And if it's not cooked all the way, just, it's going to go in the oven at the end anyways, and I'll show you that part. So, really, these don't have to cook very long. And plus, some of you out there don't like really done steaks. Anyways. But like I said, these little babies from the dollar store are very tender, very good, and very great for steak sandwiches. And that Emerald's Essence is smelling pretty good. And I addressed the pan issue as well while I was gone. And hopefully this thing's not going to be spitting at me all episode because heck, it's really old, I didn't do anything to it, and it shouldn't be that mean to me. Okay, so while the steaks are cooking up, I've already got one over here done on the plate. And while these are cooking up, I'm going to start chopping some of my veggies. Now, I'm going to put in my steak sandwiches some red pepper, some green pepper, some mushrooms, and the garlic here is for a garlic mayonnaise that I'm going to be making. And that'll be good. It is good. We love garlic. So the garlic flavor sauce or oil in the pan there, and then this garlic mayo is going to give this sandwich really nice flavor. I'll tell you what. Okay, so I'm just going to start chopping up some veggies here in strips, and I'm going to cut up my red pepper, my green pepper, and don't want to do all that on camera because probably bore you half to death. So I'll be back in a second. And, of course, too, I'm going to finish cooking these steaks up on both sides. So, okay, I'll be back. I got my plate of steaks cooked up over here. They look really good. That Emerald seasoning, I think it's going to be good on it. And as you can tell, we've got some brown bits on the bottom of this pan from the steak. Leave them on in there. That's going to give your vegetables some flavor. A little bit of grease in the bottom of this pan still, and a little bit of bits and grease. Yum yum, just flavor in there right now. And I might have forgot to mention also that I was going to cut up an onion too to put into this steak sandwich because we do like onions, especially hubby loves onions. So we have our red pepper, green pepper, and onion in this bowl. And we're just going to toss that on in here. Now, what I like to do also when I'm doing this part, I like to add some water. I know you say water and oil don't mix, obviously, but You know, if you have enough water in there, it's not going to be sparking and going crazy. Hopefully. Anyways, I like to put some water in here because I don't want to add a ton of grease, and these have to cook and get softened because I like softened vegetables in my sandwiches and stir fries and stuff like that. That's just how I roll. So I think I might go ahead and add some of this emerald seasoning to the vegetables too. What the hey, right? And while these vegetables are cooking away, hopefully I have the burner up high enough, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this garlic mayonnaise here for our sandwiches. I'm just going to take my mayonnaise, and don't really have to measure it, you know, just eyeball it, how much you guys might be using that night for your dinner or whatever. Or if you want to make some extra up and save it in your fridge for like sandwiches or another meal, that'd be perfectly alright too. So I'm going to put my mayonnaise in that bowl, and then what I'm going to do now is I am going to mince up my garlic. Now, I'm sure everybody knows, but the tip for the garlic is to smash it first to get all that outer covering off, peeling off of it. See if it worked. It should come off real easy. I must not have squashed it enough. Here we go. We got to put some muscle into it. Oh yeah, there we go. Heard the pop. Then you just want to get all this peeling off of it because I don't think many people like this peeling in their food from their onion or from their garlic. So real simple. Just going to give this a mince and put it in my mayonnaise. I'm going to use 2 cloves because we do like garlic. We are garlic eaters. And I also forgot something else, but I'll show you that in a minute. I forgot to add my mushrooms to the vegetables, and that's okay because mushrooms won't need as long to cook anyways as those vegetables. And when mushrooms cook, they give off a lot of water too. So what you want to do is you just want to steam your veggies. I'm going to try to find some kind of lid. I don't have a lid for this pot, so I'm always improvising some way. I'm going to try to find a lid for this pot and just, you know, steam these veggies, get them soft and tender the way that I like them and stuff, and finish mincing up this other clove of garlic, and then I will come back and show you me assembling the sandwiches. So okay, my vegetables are cooked up nice and soft the way I like them, and what I've done is I've hollowed out the top parts of these hoagie rolls because it really helps to stuff the veggies in here, as we found out on the Sue's Slam and Sandwich episode. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a little bit of our mayonnaise sauce, and I'm using a spoon, so I don't want to use a knife because I want to make sure to get those nice yummy garlic chunks in there and stuff. So just spread that out. And then we're going to put down some steak. And then we're going to cut up some cheese. This is some pepper jack cheese. We're going to cut a little bit of this up and put it on our sandwiches too, because pepper jack cheese is awesome. We really love pepper jack cheese. So I'm just going to show you how to assemble this first sandwich here, and then I'll finish up. I'm going to make an extra one for maybe hubby wants one for lunch or something tomorrow. So anyways, so we got the cheese down, and let's see, what are we going to do next? I think that what we're going to do is we're going to put these veggies in the hollowed out section of the bread. So see, that works out a lot nicer. And I've avoided some kitchen accidents tonight. Well, I guess I shouldn't speak too soon, but I'm hopeful that I'm going to be avoiding any kitchen accidents tonight. Okay, so we got our vegetables in there. And what we want to do is just slap that baby on top. And then we're going to take a piece of aluminum foil, have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. I'm going to spray with non-stick cooking spray. Make sure it don't stick. Not too much, because you don't want the bread to be soggy, but you don't want it to stick either. So just put this bad boy in right here in the middle and roll her on up. And hubby also said that he wanted to have some tater tots tonight with his meal, so I'm going to be putting down in this pan that I'm going to put in the oven, I'm going to be putting down some tater tots too, frozen tater tots that I got at the dollar store. I like the dollar store. And I'm going to put some of the Mad Hunky Meat seasoning on them, because the Mad Hunky seasoning goes great with tater tots. So I'm just going to get the rest of these sandwiches made up, get my tater tots seasoned and put in here, and then while that goes in the oven, I will be back to mix up another sauce for you guys. So I'll be back in a minute. So I have my sandwiches prepared, wrapped in foil. Got my tater tots on the side with some Mad Hunky Meat seasoning, and going to put that in the preheated oven, 400 degrees, for about 15 minutes. Make sure the sandwich cheese is nice and melty and the tater tots are done. And while that's cooking, I'm going to make up another sauce tonight for the tater tots. Me and hubby go to a place called Red Robin. You've probably heard of it. And they have a campfire sauce there that's really good. So I looked it up on the internet to see what this campfire sauce is. And basically all it is mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, and seasoning. So I'm going to try it and see if it does taste like real campfire sauce that we get at Red Robin. So put some mayonnaise in there. And put some barbecue sauce. I don't know how much. I'm just going to eyeball it and see how it goes. I don't want to put overwhelming. I do want to kill the dogs right now, though. I don't want to put overwhelming honey, barbecue sauce. I don't want to put an overwhelming amount of barbecue sauce, so I'm just going to put a little bit. And then we're going to use some of this Emerald Southwest seasoning, because I'm figuring campfire Southwest seasoning, for me it just seems like it goes. So going to put a little bit of that in there, and I'm going to stir it up, and it's easy peasy. Just 3 steps, 3 ingredients, and you're done. So I'm going to try this out tonight for the tater tots, and hubby really does seem to enjoy this at Red Robin, so we'll see if this is close to the stuff at Red Robin. And I'm just going to let those sandwiches and tater tots cook there in the oven until they're done, and then I will come back later with a taste test. There's my campfire sauce. Let's hope it's good. So I'll be back. Okay, well, this is the delicious looking results. Haven't tasted yet. I have cooled it down a little bit so that I can take a taste. There's my campfire sauce, my tater tots with Mad Hunky Meat seasoning on it, and this cheesy, ooey goodness that I'm going to have to eat with a fork. I want to try this campfire sauce, though, first, because I'm just really curious about it. Oh, yeah. That is good. That is like Red Robin's. I think I nailed it. Okay. That's good. You'll like it, hubby. And take a little bite of this sandwich, because it's like got so much cheese and melted goodness in here. I can't eat it with my hands. So pepper jack cheese, still a little bit hot. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. We won. We scored. Try this, guys, and the campfire sauce too. Super delicious. Well, thanks for joining me. And we had fun today, didn't we? And no burns. No Band-Aids on the face. No Band-Aids anywhere. No neck brace. Didn't do anything wrong to hurt myself. I'm so happy. I'm proud. Okay. Try it. Have fun in the kitchen. Talk to you guys later. Bye.